complete makeover. Cut his hair,
Also,
put some makeup on him, put some lipstick on the pig.
let's remember from last podcast, you want to avoid doing that.
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, this.
Please don't.
Because these will pick it up, and it's like,
Okay, Connor, me and you get.
Okay.
Dave, you're rolling whenever you're ready.
Oh, we're like right now.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Multimedia. Welcome back to my podcast. I'm here with Jose and Connor.
Hello there. And the ceiling is what's up.
That is true.
And today we have a special guest.
Hi, my name's Gil Mendoza. I'm a football player at Ridgewood. So, happy to be here.
Thanks for coming.
Okay, so Gil, why did you choose football?
Honestly, I chose football because I'm really big. I've been big for a long time, and it's the best sport to be big. So,
You like pancake people?
I love it. It's my favorite thing.
I have a question. What if you were small? Would you still consider doing football? And also, would you say that football chose you instead?
I would say football chose me, Connor. That's a
Uh-huh.
great way to put it.
Give him the crown. He is the football prince of all
I'd
scenes.
say football king, honestly.
Uh-huh.
I'll go with king.
Uh-huh. So would you say you can beat up Zayd and Jose at the same time at football?
Gil, I will rock you.
I want to run that fade. I want that.
We'll
I want that.
All right, Gil, do you have any inspirations?
Inspirations, I'd
Like,
say
you look up to?
my biggest inspiration is my dad, honestly. He's he's kind of who I see myself as. I want to be him as a man. He's honestly the person who got me into sports and football in general, so I'd say that's my biggest inspiration.
Yo, what would you say was like one of like the best games you played this whole year?
Best game I've played.
Yeah.
Wow. Probably the EP homecoming game. That was probably the most hype.
How
That was a
pancakes
good
did you
game.
get that night?
Too many to count. At least 15 maybe.
15.
What was the score of that game? It was a blowout, right?
I believe it was, I don't know off the top of my head, but maybe 60 to 20, something like that, something in that range.
I don't know what was crazier, the game or the Canes after. I don't know why
Uh-huh.
Canes after Ridgewood games is absolutely insane.
Canes is a Norwich and Ridgewood staple. If you're not getting Canes after a sporting event, then you're doing something wrong.
Remember
Uh,
after the basketball game, someone like pulled the fire alarm
They did.
at Canes. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Can't have nothing here in Norwich, man.
I
Nothing.
gotta say, how would you punish a person who pulled the fire alarm?
Look at the recording. See who did it. Punish them.
Me, I would personally kept putting like false alarms there, like saying like, "Oops, your car broke down, or your grandpa died, or your or your bank account has been stolen by a Nigerian prince."
I like that idea.
And here's the Nigerian prince
Yo,
of those things. The football king stole it.
Rally up like the people when there's like big sports events like basketball or anything else.
Yeah, definitely. I like to consider myself a leader, not just, I'd say, on and off the field. I like to just be a part of the community and do whatever I can to help. So,
Do you
That's
say
what
that
I found.
you're really like out there, just like throwing yourself there, like.
oh yeah, I try to be out there as much as possible. I mean, I'm involved with Norwich and Howard Heights as much as I can, not even just sports, whether it's like just being a good citizen, I'd say.
I have a question. When were you born?
My full birthday is December 24th, 2006.
Wow. I gotta say, I saw an interesting statistic where basically people who are born in like January, February, like in the early months, are actually a better athlete. It's because of the age advantage compared to others.
Yo,
I'd
And
say-
also,
would you say that you're gonna be like the next football star, like in college, or you're looking forward to that, or no?
I think I have what it takes. I've had a lot of people here that helped me become a better player, such as Kubatishka. I'd say he's a big inspiration for me. He's been my number one competitor at practice, and he helps me be better.
Hear this, bro.
out of curiosity,
Shout out to Kuba.
So
out of curiosity, would you be the next Tom Brady? What do you say?
Probably not Tom Brady because he's a quarterback, but I'd say maybe like Aaron Donald. He's probably the best defensive tackle out there. So
But I gotta say, you should get some goat blood because you're going to be you have to be the goat to be a goat in football. And also, I gotta say, how long do you plan on playing football? You should play until until your deathbed. You know, like you're on your deathbed playing football,
I
like
think-
pushing people through with your bed.
I think ideally I would love to die playing football.
You should.
I would die
Okay.
playing football.
I've got a question. How often do you work out during? Like, I mean, like, how many days a week would you like? How often do you train for football?
I train every single day except Saturdays and Sundays because I like to use those days to recover. But for my football-based training, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 in the morning here at the school. And we're all here, we're working out, we're running, doing whatever we can to become better, not just individual, but as a team. But personally, I like to do my own training. I do track and I throw on track to help with my footwork, things like that.
Oh, I gotta say,
Throw at you. How did you feel last year when you guys played the playoffs? Like, was it like the most devastating game you guys had, or what's else?
as soon as-
Honestly,
Like, what was the thing that killed you guys? Like, legit killed you.
I think just going in there, expecting this team to be, I feel like we all just thought like we made it playoffs, we're comfortable. We don't really, I feel like a lot of us, personally, I feel like we that was our goal and we weren't really looking further ahead. But yeah, I'd say that was what killed us.
Gail, what do you like to do off the court? I mean, off the field.
I really like computers actually. I like working with computers. I like fishing. I like comic books. I like geekier things people wouldn't really expect. So.
Nice. Oh, I'm out
What do you-
here.
What do you like to do with computers, like specifically?
I've built computers before with my dad. He was an electrician, and here in Mr. Svelik's room across the hall, I helped build the arcade machine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's really
how long does
impressive.
Yeah, it took whole freshman year.
oh,
It was really interesting to see.
who's your favorite? What's your favorite game from the arcade?
My favorite arcade game would have to be Street Fighter.
Oh, is it
I love
because you
Street
get to
Fighter.
push people over with your Hadoukens, and then you have to score a touchdown with a Soryuken? And also, out of curiosity about your workout, do you do 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 punches? You know, you have to be Saitama workout, but you do not do that every day. So therefore, you're not bald yet.
That is true. If I did 100 sit-ups and 100 push-ups, I'd probably be bald like Saitama.
You should do that, man.
I'm gonna do it.
That's why The Rock is bald. That's why Jeff Bezos is bald.
We're talking about an anime, by the way. I'm pointing that out there. One Punch Man, Saitama.
You know what? I love to see that. Like, Gil versus Zay. A one-on-one. Oklahoma drills. That
Oh,
would be
we're
fun.
back to
Bro.
this again.
Yeah, we're back to this again.
This is all love. This is supposed to be a good podcast.
I mean,
These
there's
are
love and
nice-
war.
Okay,
You
let's
can
get back
find
on
love in
track.
war,
Let's
you
get back
know?
on track. What else did you said you like to do off the field?
Besides-
Comics.
That's yeah.
I like collecting comics.
What kind?
I like,
like superhero, like Marvel and DC.
oh yeah,
And
DC,
well, manga.
So, Marvel or DC?
DC all the way.
DC.
Oh,
Batman's my favorite superhero. No,
I have a question.
DC all the way.
No.
We could get into this debate right now.
Oh,
I have a
save
question.
for the rest of the time.
I would say
Uh,
Marvel has top tier movies. They've been coming out with the best movies.
Yes.
But DC in terms of comics, unbeatable.
Why?
Oh,
Their like think about all the characters. My favorite character is Batman. His story is
Batman's not
amazing.
a superhero.
uh-huh.
How's he not a real superhero? Is Superman a superhero?
Yes.
Batman's beat Superman.
Batman is a superhero because he's rich.
He's a vigilante.
Batman's a superhero because he's rich.
That's not a
He has the power of money.
That's
You know,
that
He has
would be
the
my
back
power.
credit card.
Jeff Bezos is a superhero.
Yes.
He's not going out to stop.
Yes,
crime.
he's going to space.
He isn't.
Okay, cops do that though.
Batman's
That's a
going to
So,
space.
cops are superheroes?
I want to say a
mean,
superhero.
I mean, in a way, they are, you know. You have some
No.
heroes here.
I'd say
villains
I
there.
feel like Batman.
Batman is they're just heroes. Batman is not a superhero.
I
Batman
think
is
Batman-
super rich. Therefore, he is a superhero.
I'd say
Why
Batman.
would you say he's a vigilante?
Because that's
I mean,
what everyone portrays
I
him
mean,
as. No
Spider-Man-
one portrays Superman as a vigilante. No one portrays the Flash as a vigilante. It's just Batman. So Batman is not a superhero.
So then what if
Spider-Man is a
Yeah,
vigilante.
then I mean Spider-Man's a vigilante. If you
Yes,
compare
then-
Batman,
No,
to
But
Spider-Man,
they're not doing it legally.
but if you compare Spider-Man and Batman, they have the same feats. Think about it.
no,
they're
Spider-Man
villain-
don't got money.
So then that means Batman's better.
Yes,
He's a
because
superhero.
he has the power of super
Spider-Man
rich.
has
He has the
superpowers.
back credit card.
He has superpowers with
Batman.
Batman doesn't. That's what makes him super. He doesn't need the superpowers. He's
Because
just.
he has, because he's super rich.
I'm gonna have to go. with
How many
Batman
times do I have to
superhero.
say this? He's super rich, therefore he has
Super
superpowers.
rich.
You would be the person like Batman.
Huh.
That's the type of person you
I
want.
gotta say,
I would.
It's not
I
really
love
podcast
it.
no
Um,
more.
to interject in the podcast, but Zayd, you are so wrong on this.
Oh.
Oh,
See?
yeah, come out here.
Batman's a
We'll fight you.
superhero.
We'll fight you. And plus, he's super smart.
The what's it the
So he's
the contingency plan. The contingency plan. That's what's
People who are
going
in
on.
accounting are good at planning. I don't care.
Okay, I mean, chess players are superheroes because they consider a long time ago.
Need a superpower.
I don't think so.
That's the end of this discussion. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Wait, hold on. So you need a power. So you need
Batman works around not having a superpower. That's what makes him a
Like-
superhero.
And plus, he has robots.
Okay.
Is Iron Man a
No,
superhero?
Iron Man is also not a superhero.
I'd say Iron Man is a superhero.
Plus, again, he was able to defeat Thanos.
Iron Man killed
Iron
Thanos.
Man.
They put that little circle thing in him. Boom. Superhero.
I
Uh-huh.
mean, if you
The
want to
arc
count that
reactor.
as a superpower, sure.
And plus, he was able to contact the
But that means
internet.
that's like saying batarangs are a superpower. We're just
Yes.
It's not a superpower. It's just a skill. Martial arts is his skill.
Skill.
That's his power.
Uh-huh.
That kind of like fighting style.
Okay, for this podcast, only for the next couple minutes, Batman is a superhero.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
take it. I'll take it.
We won the debate, man.
We won the debate. And Google's always right.
Uh-huh.
And Google's always right.
Uh-huh. Okay, anyway. Out of curiosity, do you read manga?
Not really. I've watched anime before though. I was into it.
Okay.
My favorite anime was probably One Punch Man.
Nice. One Punch! Out of curiosity, which would you rather watch? Anime or
Yo.
DC and Marvel?
DC and Marvel.
Why?
I grew up with superheroes pretty much. Not really anime except Dragon Ball. I watched Dragon Ball a lot when I was younger.
Okay.
But
I disagree with
I'd
you.
say-
I personally find anime a lot better because they're original. It has unique styles. Well, for these the DC and Marvel, they're just publishing the same thing over and over again, like just differently.
Hey Connor, not to
Uh-huh.
cut you off, but I was gonna get backtrack to what we were talking about football and stuff. Yo, what was the best lesson that you learned this year so far about football? And like, what has it taught you? What have you gained from it this year?
I think football, I'd say it really has taught me how to work on a team and in new circumstances. Because this season we had all new coaches. So like at first it's going to be awkward. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's new. So I feel like football has just helped me get comfortable with being uncomfortable, I'd say. And that's obviously going to help in like the real world, like situations.
Oh, out of curiosity, as a football player, what was the worst pain you ever experienced?
My worst pain, that is a great question.
Mm-hmm.
Probably so my injuries from football, I've buckled both of my knees. I've
What does
hyperextended.
that mean?
So like when I was like we were doing I was like running and my knees kind of like collapsed.
Oh.
It's like my knees collapsed and I fell and I couldn't get up. I've hyperextended my elbows. I think that's the correct term. So when I was pushing someone, so my elbows going like this, it went so it like bends this way.
Yeah.
It bent the other way.
Oh.
So I have elbow pains. I don't know if you could like listen.
Oh.
I don't.
Ooh.
Oh,
You can kind of hear it. So that like
you gotta live with it.
I gotta live with it. Same thing with my wrist.
Ooh.
Oh Lord.
I've
We need some surgery here. Jose, give me 100 pounds of anesthesia.
I might
I don't
need
know.
Well,
Pounds? 100
it-
pounds of anesthesia?
I think you mean millimeters.
No pounds because he is
okay.
big. You know, he's big on the
am.
field. And
Yeah.
plus, Seth, we need your whole arm to replace his hand.
Okay.
You know?
Gil, is there any last words that you have for this podcast before we end? Our time is coming to an end.
I would just like to say thank you guys very much to everyone a part of this podcast. It was a pleasure and just be good people.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that's it.
Thank you for doing this.
Thank you, guys.
Fellas. And hasta la vista, baby.
We'll see you guys next time. There was totally a script to this episode, by the way. Goodbye.
Uh huh.
See you guys. Peace out.
Bye.